Thanks so much, everyone, and welcome back. I cried. They ate pizza, and I was never sad like that again. So that's the title of my message this morning. I was driving, and I had a memory of a circumstance that happened many, many years ago. And I say, you know what? That's my message. That's my message for today. The year was 1999. And if I sit here long enough, I really can remember it like it was yesterday. A relationship that I really thought, this person was the one. And they turned out to be the one, all right. The one that broke my heart. And there were many, many places, adventures that I enjoyed with this person. And one of them was a pizza place. And when the relationship broke apart, I think most of you listening could appreciate this moment. I was really thinking, wow, there's so many places that I enjoyed with this person, even outside of the relationship. I enjoyed these places. And now if I go, it's only a matter of time. And I knew this in my spirit. It's only a matter of time before I would see this person again. And what am I going to do if I see them with someone else? And sure enough, one of these favorite spots was delicious pizza. I mean, how could you? I'm talking about New York style, thin crust, perfectly crisp, cheese, sausage situation. And I really just couldn't. The relationship went, but I couldn't let the pizza go. So I'm feeling so one day, and this is about 3-4 months after the relationship ended. Walk into the pizza place, and they're smack dab in my face. I still have no way of knowing this day, to this day, if they saw me. It was very, very crowded. But I did see him. I saw the woman he was on a date with, whatever he was doing. And I asked the hostess quickly to seat me upstairs. I took a seat upstairs, and this little table, it was just a table for 2 people. I was there by myself. I could still see them. They could have seen me if they looked up. Like I said, they could have seen me. To this day, I really don't know. I had an inclination just walk right out. But in the event that they did see me, I didn't want them to see me walking out. So I said, girl, you got to go upstairs and eat your pizza. So I ordered. I'm periodically kind of glancing down at them, and just sadness and resentment was just welling up inside of me. And something just kept encouraging me, sit here now, eat your pizza. My pizza finally arrived, and still I'm just kind of in a surreal moment. I'm looking at this woman. I mean, they were just having a ball. Her hair, head is flipping back, laughing, and he just looks smitten and just charmed. And again, I come back to myself. I said, well, Jiminy Cricket, does anyone know in the restaurant? Like, I'm dying right now. This relationship is over. I'm sitting here. I'm literally dying on the inside. And yet again, I was just glued to my chair, mesmerized by the moment, and the realization in a very deeply spiritual way hit me. And you have to understand, when I tell you this was, and most of us, if you've lived long enough, if you had some experience with relationships, there's likely been one relationship that just brought you to your knees. And this was the one for me. I mean, my God, it was a challenge to do basic things like take a shower and just get going with my days. It was such a isolating, devastating, lonely time. That's the kind of pain that was behind this. And there I sit on the second floor of the pizza parlor, just looking at this man who clearly, happily, gleefully even had moved on. And it just washed over me. Sheila, if you sit with this pain, if you sit with this sadness, with this depression, whatever label you want to put to it, people have many names for what I was feeling, what many of you have felt. You will carry this, you will experience this, and you will hold this by yourself. You will carry this heavy burden by yourself. He's not going to carry any of it with you. Look at him eating they're on their second pizza. This woman who he's sitting across from, she's as giddy as a schoolgirl. You don't have any friends that can step inside of this remote, dark place and this energy that you're carrying. You don't have any of them that are going to step into it and actually carry it with you, because they can't. It's an intimately, deeply personal type of energy that no one's going to carry with you. It's going to be you. It's going to be you in your home. It's going to be you driving. It's going to be you working. It's going to be you going through the day-to-day tasks of your life, devastated, hurt, and sad. And as I'm saying it, it seems so matter of fact, doesn't it? But I didn't experience the moment matter of fact. It was a watershed moment. And I deeply understood. What a choice. Pain, hurt, and degradation is. It is absolutely a choice, regardless of what you feel has been done to you or what has been done to you. If you understand that pain and hurt is something that you have a choice in carrying, it is liberating the moment you receive that message. And I don't want to mislead you into thinking I jumped up on a table and it was just a joyously happy moment. It was not that. It was just a moment of realization. It's like, Sheila, this is all on you, kid. It's all on you. This ship has set sail. You can move on with your life. You can sit here. And I finished my meal, and very consciously I asked myself a question. What in your life would be better than this? What in your life would be better than feeling the way you have felt? Is there anything? Didn't say sparkly, joyous, better. Just better. Is there anything that would be better? And I hadn't really done a deep cleaning in my home for some time. Yeah. hell, deep cleaning the house would be better than this. I went home. Take that back. I stopped at the store. I got a lot of cleaning products, did a very deep cleaning. And I kept asking myself the question, is there anything else? Is there anything else that would be better? Just better than that. Didn't say backflips, but better. And I will tell you, I did something for the first time. I found online, there was a symposium going on at the museum, a wildlife symposium that really, if I was in better spirits, that's something I would have jumped at. And I just said, you know what, girl, you're going to jump at it. You're going to jump at it anyway. Take the risk, get dressed, just get there. And I went. And I sat. It was just a day-long series. And interestingly enough, I just got lost in it. And whenever thoughts of him, a few times that kind of broke through, and I just kept saying to myself, Sheila, this is better. This is better. And every day, without fail, little by little, things got better and better. And I have never, we're talking 1999, and believe me, there's been problems since 1999. There's been tears, but I never carried sadness like that again, because I realized, my God, it's a miracle of life. It's a miracle of being a human being. We have a choice. We have a choice in how we carry sadness and how we carry the perceived burdens of life. Because is it a burden? Is it a burden? Or is it a benevolent blessing sent from God? A big pill to swallow, a hard pill to swallow, but ultimately it was a blessing. And don't you know today, as I sit here sharing this message, I sing to the heavens and I fall to my knees in gratitude that the Lord very appropriately and very wisely ended that relationship on my behalf. Ended that. Not the person for me, not the path for me, not the path for me. So we have a choice. It may take you a while to get there and to step inside realization. But what I want you to understand, if you choose to shoulder the burden internally and externally of deep despair, you will experience that intimately. You will experience that intimately alone. Even if someone gives you a good word, they'll send you a card or you have lunch, they cannot step inside of that space with you. Only you can decide, you know what, not this way. Not this way. There's better for me. I can nurture myself. There's other things I can do. My attention can be placed elsewhere. My focus can be placed elsewhere. As a matter of fact, I have too much regard for myself to let myself sit in the sludge. To let myself sit in the sludge and be beaten down and taken out by it. It's something to think about. I hope the story has made a difference for you. This has been Inspirational Shorts with Sheila. I'll connect with you soon.